Hello, everybody. It's Aaron. Welcome back to Unabridged. So, before we get on with whatever we're going to do today, I just forgot about this completely. I've already got enough septuples to make 2 octuple compressed cobblestones, which should equal 2 blocks of bedrockium. So, that's pretty cool. We're well on our way to having more. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we have it in case we want it for anything. I just wanted you to take a look at how much basalt I have in my ME system. They are in deep storage units, so you probably guess what that means. I made the redstone wide mining laser, and I want to show you this before we go over to the volcano. This really came in handy. It's freaking sweet. If we scroll through or cycle through, see, I've got a diameter of up to 7 and then a depth of 1 through 4. So this thing will do 7 by 7 by 4. Just like this. Ready? Boom. It is awesome. I actually already tested it out down here. So that came in handy. I fear I've already given it away. There's no more volcano. I'll show you what it is. We're going to head over there right now. Let me shut my garage door. All right, here we are. So what I did was I set up the digital miner, and I set it to mine all of the basalt from level 62 up. So basically sea level. And it looked really cool. I had all the water flowing, but I decided I needed to take care of this oil, which apparently got moved up with the ritual from the Laputa shard. So I spent some time letting the digital miner go, and I used this mining laser as well, which really reduced the time that it took. It looks pretty cool when all the water's flowing in, but I put the cobblestone to block it off temporarily so I can do some work. I think we're still going to live here. I'm going to figure something out. I don't know what I'm going to figure out, but I want to go ahead and pump the oil into a drum, and then I should be able to attempt to build something. So I just wanted to show you this before I started. It's basically, just a big cylinder with a bowl-shaped bottom. So I'm going to pump this oil. Actually, let's put this closer, since this thing, it takes a while for the proboscis thing to go down. We'll just do that. We'll throw the drum on top of it, and I want to go ahead and grab a bucket and set the type just to make sure, since there is water in there also. We'll put that on it, and we should suck up oil anytime now. Hello. There we go. There is something in the pack now called a hand pump, but you have to hit each block individually, each source block, and I don't feel like doing that. But it's pretty cheap, so hopefully all this oil will fit in that drum. If not, I'll probably just put a void pipe on it after that and keep a drum of it. So I'm going to figure out what to do with this, and it's probably going to take me a little while. So this will probably span a few days of recording. So sit tight. I'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, guys. Here's what happened. Was debating whether or not to start with this or show you this at the end, but I'll go ahead and start with it. So this is what used to be the volcano. I don't know of a way to break bedrock, or this would be a void down here. But it's just a big hole in the ocean, and I was actually trying a trick Monkey Puzzle mentioned. You used to be able to grow the dark oak, and it would grow through bedrock. But it didn't work. I tried the mega rubber sapling. It didn't do it either. I guess they fixed that bug. So I just left the tree there because I liked it. I thought it was kind of cool just out here in the middle of the ocean. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to chop this down. I'm going to build a base in the hole. And maybe I can talk Nonsanity into opping me for like 30 minutes and I can knock out all the bedrock down here. If not, you know, no big deal. Since you can't really do that in the game, I don't expect it. But anyway, we need to do something today. I can't find very much gold, and I want to fix that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make an auto spawner. Well, I've already made it. We're going to kill a bunch of pigmen, and we got to reroute some things. What I actually might just do is I set this up right here. This deep storage unit has gold nuggets in it. I might just put a storage bus on that and put an interface right there. That would probably be the better way to do it, because right now we've got all this redstone and all this glowstone. It's not hooked up to the ME network. I could hook it up pretty quick. It's just not hooked up yet. So, quite a dilemma. Let's move the IO port. We don't need that right now. Why don't we do it? Why don't we do this the smart way? How about that? First, we'll go ahead and grab our auto spawner. Might have an interface somewhere. I thought I made an extra one. I might have turned it into a storage bus already. Okay, one interface, one storage bus. So I'm gonna need cable, probably, and anchors. So let's do it this way. We can just this is kind of unorganized because, you know, this is a temporary base. I should have plenty of channels right here. Or, I mean, I have channels right here also. Here's the problem. With an interface, I'm going to have to filter it. Right now, if it can go in one of these DSUs, it does. And if not, it goes into the trash. So we're not going to do it that way. We'll just pop a storage bus on that one. And let's see if I can get a cable anchor without... I'm going to have to knock that thing out anyway. That's okay. Put a cable anchor there so I don't ruin those channels. And then I can go ahead and hook up a storage bus to these two if I want to. I don't know that's necessary right now, but when we move, it will definitely be. So let's run around here and make sure. Yep, I've got gold nuggets. Okay, so we've got an auto spawner. We just need to go catch a pigman. I don't have my own nether portal, so I'll meet you in there. Alright, here we are in the nether. I don't know who built all of these things. I know that Thor built this thing, and this is where I've been getting all my wither skeleton skulls. Nifty little farm. Anyway, we just need a pigman, and then we can get out of here. Now, they're usually all over the place, but since we want one, we probably won't be able to find one. There's one. Okay, So I'm not sure if I need to spawn an exact copy of this guy or not. We'll have to figure that out once we put the auto spawner down. And the way I'm going to hook it up, I'm just going to hook the conduit straight up to the spawner. I'm not going to put a drum as a buffer or anything like that. It'll just be as it has it, it'll spawn them. Because it's just something that happens while I'm offline anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. So let's see. Let's put this one here. The witch spawner will go right here. And I may fill in some cursed earth here. And I'm definitely going to need some more energy conduits. I do want to... I kind of want to rerun them. I don't know what else they're connected to, though. See, that's on the energy acceptor, so I can't take that one. So I'll leave that where it is. And we'll run this one down past that guy, and then I guess I'll run it under this way. Since I want to put some cursed earth down, I don't want to use conduit facades or whatever. So we can go ahead and run this thing, I guess, straight underneath, since it doesn't need to go anywhere else. Hopefully we can get to the interface of it. So we're going to extract from that one, and we're going to insert on that one. We'll go ahead and put that guy in there. And let's go make some more conduits. Energy conduits. Assuming I have the energetic alloy or whatever it takes. Okay, excellent. And they're all gone. Awesome. So let's see, we can run that one just like that. We should have power now. All we're waiting for is mob essence. So I'm not going to put cursed earth in here yet. But if I decide to, we'll get a little more mob juice. So I probably will at some point. I'm going to need to get rid of the fluid void pipe on the back of there. I'm glad I looked, because that would have been bad. So now we just need some mob juice. Let's do this very quickly to test, since I have a bucket or two of it, or a drum rather. We'll do that. And we'll extract. There we go. What's up, Pigman? So I guess I don't need to spawn the exact copy. And they spawn in the light. Well, I guess it's an auto spawner, so of course they spawn in the light. Alright, so I'm gonna have to kill a couple of them. Whoa. I don't really want them to keep spawning right now. Okay. So that'll work. That'll be good. How many nuggets do we have? We got 9 now. So this will get us some passive gold. I have a gold ingot. I don't know if they drop gold ingots also. I didn't think they did. If they do, I guess they're going to get trashed. That's alright. These are relatively free gold nuggets anyway. So this is already running on its own. I need to turn it off for a minute. so I can finish setting this thing up. Let's see if we can get those guys in front of the grinder. Most of them. Okay, so I really don't care what it looks like down here. So we'll do our cursed earth. We'll do the witch spawner. And shift, I guess I didn't even know how to work a cardboard box. Shift right click will do it. So let's do that. And we'll probably get witched. Ooh, that was close. And I'm going to put regular stone up here. Just because I do care what this floor looks like. So the more witches get killed, the more pigmen get killed, the more gold nuggets we end up with. Let's go ahead and partition that. I'm going to need to be careful that I never empty this, because if I do, and something else happens to be going by, like rotten flesh or something, the conduit will stick it in there very sneakily before I really realize what happened, and then all our gold nuggets will just go into the trash can. So some kind of conduit filter may be in order at some point. I don't think it'll be necessary because hopefully we're moving pretty soon. So that's it. That's what I needed to do. I do have some gold in here now, but if we just look, just a comparison, right? The silver is almost full. The lead is almost full, or is full. That says 10,000. This says 11,000. So this already filled up. That already filled up. That is close. The iron I upgraded, so that one's not so bad. Osmium, respectable. But gold, 648. That is a fraction of every other ingot. It's ludicrous. So we really need the gold, so hopefully this will help me out in a big way. Hopefully that will end up with more than 25 nuggets per hour. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to try to start building something, and just what I'll probably do is I'll make a basic layout with like dirt or something. And then I'm going to build one of these guys, a resonant exchanger, which is kind of like a wand of equal trade, except it's it uses power. I may trade Landstrider for a wand of equal trade anyway, because they behave a little bit differently. The wand of equal trade might have a bigger radius too, so that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to work. It's Friday. So I should have plenty of time this weekend to at least build something so that we can move and put our AE system somewhere, so that then we just have to worry about like where to put the farm or farms, where to put the power, etc. So that is going to do it, guys. If you have any comments or anything like that, leave them for me down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.